Welcome Aries, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. Okay, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. Today is June 3rd, 2020. It's my dad's birthday, but he passed away a few years ago, so I'm just saying happy birthday to my dad. And the reading is for the first half of June, all right? So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the feminine's Mars, the masculine's Moon for the first half of June 2020. And since I've already pre-shuffled, for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Aries? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is for Aries. Aries. Let's do one more. One more. Aries. All right, so Aries for the first half of June 2020. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right, first card out is the Magician. And for me, that can definitely be an Aries energy. The challenge being the moon reversed. Just put this light up a little bit. Your foundation is the Six of Pentacles reversed. And the recent past is the Knight of Pentacles upright. What is crowning in your now moment is the Ace of Swords reversed. And what's coming up for you is the King of Wands, Man of Passion. How do you see yourself? Aries as Aries, the Fool. I like the Fool very much when it's upright. Around the Fool, or around you, or how you're seen by others, is the Page of Cups. Another beautiful energy. And then the blocks that you need to work on are clear, is the Eight of Swords reversed. And where do we end up? We end up with the World. I'm losing my voice just a little bit, so you might need to speak up a little more than usual. I know that Aries doesn't usually have a problem speaking up, but there's a little bit of crack there. So what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read? The connection is the Nine of Cups. Perhaps some celebration. And then what's hanging in limbo is the Chariot, which could be movement, moving, travel, ascension, all of those energies. And then you'll get another card, but you don't see that till the end. So it may be more than one depending on what that next card is. And then I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck as well, which is the Four of Cups reversed. So there's a little bit of backstory here, which I'm going to bring to you now. So let me just arrange these cards and then we'll get started. The energy's a little bit stressful today. It's not just you guys, it's for everybody. With the moon building here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here reversed, which for me that can be Libra energy, all right? So that can be the slowdown, the downturn, a twist of fate, or just seeing things in slow motion. So there's a reason for things to be slow, so you can really see every little angle and detail of it. We have the Three of Cups, and then the Temperance card, the Justice card reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. So this could be any kind of joy, celebration, coming together, a party, small party. And then we have the Temperance card, which is all about being patient and balanced, that higher love. But there's injustice here too, of starting over in love, no longer bored. This could be somebody patient with, you know, these could be people coming together at your house or your work, but you not being included, or somebody around you doesn't feel included. But we have Sagittarius and Libra energies again, so perhaps Libra feels left out. Hold on, I just had to move my pillow there. All right, so this is the Gilded Tarot, and I'm going to be clarifying with the Mini Rider-Waite. We'll be doing oracle cards at the end too. I've been doing 3 decks, so you're going to get a lot of information here. All right, so we have starting over in love, no longer bored or apathetic. It may not be for the reasons you want, or maybe it is. But there's injustice here, even though you've been patient, perhaps with kids, socializing a lot at the house, maybe with a friend next door, they spend a lot of time together, or just the kids with themselves and the family, celebrating, being patient with others and what they want to do. So let's see how Aries is involved in all this. The recent past is the Knight of Pentacles. That's the workhorse, the loyal servant, the one that's starting over, being very sure-footed and taking their time, perhaps offering help to others. So the foundation here is the Six of Pentacles reversed, which is some kind of imbalance, some kind of inequitable situation or relationship. It can be debt, it can be somebody being scammed, right? So why is there inequity here? And then the central energy is the Magician, and he's got all the tools, but the Magician in this deck, you know, he's not the nicest fellow. He's got a bit of a foul look on his face, as you can see there, right? He doesn't look happy. That's how my inner child looked when I looked at her before my Divine Masculine read today. She was just looking up at me like, do we have to do this again? So the Magician's upright, so in essence that energy is good because he's the master manifester. But this Magician doesn't look like a nice person. So the challenge being, even though this person's powerful in manifesting, is that the energy that you want to be around? And the challenge is, and that can be your own energy, because I definitely can get Aries from the Magician. And then the challenge being the Moon reverse, which can be deception, but it also can be the challenge to need to wait for the new moon to come, which is the 21st, or the need to get up before dawn, because for me that also can mean the delta dawn for me is like the few hours before the sun comes up. And maybe you don't want to get up that early, but you have to. And breaking dawn was just coming up in the Divine Masculine read, so there may be just a big energy about this a big new dawn approaching. But you may have to be the early bird, right? Because the early bird catches the worm. The crowning position in your now moment is the Ace of Swords reverse, which is at least needing clarity in the situation, if not a split, a divide, or a need to cut through the BS because people are lying or somebody specific is lying, or there's one big lie. And then coming up we have the King of Wands, which is the man of passion, and he's upright. That's, you know, looking really good, doing his thing. And then you see yourself as open-hearted and free to leap. So your energy's coming in really good here. So what is the Ace of Swords? That's the primary thing here, and the Magician too. So this part right here we want to clarify. And this, why is there some kind of debt or scam or inequity in the relationship? Because all of this is all good. We have 3 energies of people who are really positive, and then the world is upright. There's a completion of a cycle. So you may have split away from something, but this is benefiting you very much so. And then we have celebration here, or getting your wish, and that could be a big travel for you coming up. So let's see. Why do we have the 4 of Cups reversed in the underlying energy for Aries? Why does Aries have the 4 of Cups? Let me just shuffle one more time. It's not shuffling nicely right there. All right, 4 of Cups reversed. Why for Aries? Still feeling stressed, especially like in like at the bottom of my throat. It's like between my high heart and my throat. I'm feeling stressed, but my voice isn't going out, but I feel stressed there. And this is coming up for that 4 of Cups reversed. And for me, this was coming up in the masculine read too, as the old biddies, like who have nothing nice to say, and they could, you know, they may be from the old days and they have some prejudices and they say things that are inappropriate, things like that. That's the kind of energy I get when these two come up together. So this is the Empress reversed and the High Priestess reversed, which can be a Taurus and a Pisces as well, or it can be someone who's not doing well physically, And this could be their nurse's aide or a nurse who's not doing well either. Or literally they can be people with really bad attitudes. This could be a secret that's out or a secret passion. But neither one of them are happy right now, or they're just both sick or not feeling good. Starting over. Maybe they're not getting along, so they need to start over. They're in uncomfortable energies, whether it's because of each other or just the energies that they're in. That's Taurus and Pisces, and we also had Sagittarius and Libra. So it could be, up to 4 people in that situation there. The recent past is the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm getting a sore throat, so maybe somebody really is getting sick. The Knight of Pentacles, why? So Knight of Pentacles is coming up as the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and then the 9 of Wands reversed. So this is an offer of love coming from the home. Maybe somebody's in the hospital, the nursing home, so offer of love coming from home where people are in surrender. All right, so this may be someone who just is sick and has to stay home. So maybe they're sending love to work or to you or to the past while they're home. But this is someone offering their help by offering love. Being the loyal, humble servant. Someone offering their services perhaps and trying to get over something. Starting over in love or family or friendship. But the home is stable and there is big love being offered from there. And someone in surrender, like giving up to love, which is not giving up anything. There's surrender here, and it's in a very positive way. So foundation, though, is that issue here. So that's interesting, because that's coming up as the 6 of Wands here. So someone might like to look like they have it all, and that might have gotten them into trouble, into debt or something. Somebody has good news, though. Could be good news coming in, leading the way. This could be a messenger coming in to the King of Swords to let him know the war is over. Maybe his debt is now cleared. There's injustice here in dropping responsibilities or burdens or needing to confess. So there's some kind of injustice here. Maybe somebody's not carrying their weight. But this is definitely like someone bringing news to him. He's telling him, this is like an advisor or something, and he's just being stern and in his integrity. This could be a judge or a lawyer as well. This could be a judge that's not in his integrity, and this could be a lawyer or somebody in court with this energy as well, or it can just be a Libra energy that's upright, upstanding here with a good reputation. But the injustice of losing work or not able to work, dropping their burdens, their responsibilities, or needing to confess. To confess some kind of burden or debt or scam, or an unfair relationship where one person does all the work and the other one doesn't. So the central energy is the Magician. Why do the Magician in the center for Aries? There's some suffering and silence. This is stressed out, up nights not sleeping, headache, rubbing your eyes. Maybe your eyes are bothering you. And then we have the World upright, and then the Page of Wands reversed. And this is like someone who wants to rise and shine early in the morning to get started. And this could be somebody else, or you struggling because you want to be bright and shiny the next day, but you're having trouble sleeping. And this is completion of your world and inspiration. This is like the feeling the Magician has. He has all the tools he needs and he's inspired. He feels like he's got the world in the palm of his hands. Or because he has a partner who marches to the beat of their own drum, who's waving goodbye to their pain and suffering. Magically making it all go away and coming together, here to stay. Well, that was a twist I wasn't expecting. This is really beautiful, actually. It's getting rid of all the negative energies in order to come together in love and innocence. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Cups upright. All right, so that can be between anyone. It can be between a man and a woman. It can be between 2 children, 2 best friends from childhood, a mother and child here. And this can actually be a man who's just feeling like a little kid again because he's very, intimidated by offering love to the Queen of Pentacles. But again, this can be mother and child as well. Needing to be the early bird to catch the worm. Someone might be afraid if they don't ask now, they may not be available in the future. All right, so we have the crowning position is the Ace of Swords reversed. Why does Aries have the Ace of Swords reversed in the crowning position, the now moment? Why? Somebody needs to, I'm just getting wake up and smell the coffee. So this could be not sleeping, but rising above, or finally getting some rest and needing to go through the awakening and come out about it, about this connection here. There may be a lie that was told. This is getting over any grief, regret, guilt, shame, like needing to come clean, come out, connect in order to get over whatever this grief is, or being stuck in the past at the Y in the road, not letting go, that third baton. So there's some kind of clarity that needs to be said. And then we have the King of Wands. So we have two different places where there's two profound, beautiful energies coming together here. The Six of Cups here, and then the Two of Cups here. So there is a split or lie or need for clarity here, and someone who's in a great imbalance. This is the split and lies is associated with this imbalance of the Six of Pentacles reversed or scam. And this could be a dark energy who is trying to scam you, or maybe seems deceiving and trying to use all of their tools to their advantage. Feeling young and insecure, vulnerable. Why do we have the King of Wands coming up here? Because that could be you for sure. Feeling like you've got no options with the Queen of Swords reversed, out in the cold, together perhaps. But the King of Wands is upright. She's reversed. So she may not be talking. Maybe he feels like he doesn't have any options because she's not talking to him. Or this is somebody who could be bitching at him at home all the time. Could be someone who's lying to him. Or is verbally abusive and always makes him feel left out in the cold. But he's upright. It's like he's not going to allow other people can only make you feel that way if you allow them to. So it's like the King of Wands says, I'm not going to allow that in my life anymore. Why are you the Fool? You are the Knight of Swords rushing in with the truth. This could be the messenger of truth, the knight in shining armor, the long arm of the law, stretching it, maybe out on a limb for someone, letting go to make repairs, fix things, amends with people. It's like you're happy and free. It's like you're going to be the messenger of truth and perhaps make some amends with people. Go back and perhaps make amends to people you may have hurt in your past. Maybe going through some kind of a step program. This is the Page of Swords who may have lied or spied or spread rumors about somebody. There could be two children here too that were spreading rumors, who are now doing restitution. And that could just be two different energies where this is the one that was lying and spying and saying mean things, and this is the one who has to go back and correct whatever they do, like making the corrections here. Freeing yourself from what other people have said or from what you have said in the past. But you're free. You're feeling free. You're doing this. It's like restitution to make yourself feel better about yourself and free yourself. On a quest. And this downturn, slow down. This is like the slow motion that I was talking about. Sometimes the wheel is reversed so that we can see things very closely. All right, and just roll with it very slowly so we can see things close up and understand the truth. Why do we have the Page of Cups around you? Why is the Page of Cups around Aries? Or is that how you're seen? That could be family. This is a very abundant family, business, legacy, community that's around you. With the Knight of Wands rushing in very passionately, perhaps with a message for the family about the present moment and healing and forgiving. Again, could be restitution, going back to the family and trying to make up for things in the past. Again, this is a Page of Cups. It's a child who's very innocent. Maybe someone who's had addictions in their life, who's coming back and making good on things that have happened in the past. But they're very different energies, the Fool and the Page of Cups. Because the Fool, they're both very innocent and loving. But the Page of Cups is more innocent than the Fool. It's more young. Not even less necessarily more innocent, but is younger. Like this is more of an adult energy, whereas this is more of a child energy, feeling more vulnerable. The Fool doesn't feel vulnerable, but the Page of Cups can feel vulnerable. Why do you have the Eight of Swords reversed as a block? We have the Six of Pentacles upright. So this is somebody sharing, settling out, coming clean, getting clean after this imbalance here. This is where someone's making corrections. So settling out debts or restitution. All right. After being stubborn mule, right? Say, I'm sorry for being a stubborn mule. I'm settling out with you now. I'm paying my bills. Or getting clean. I was having issues before and now I'm good. Your block is about allowing yourself to be free. Because the Eight of Swords reversed is the release. It's allowing yourself the release, to not be trapped by your anxieties. Your block isn't though the anxiety. The block is the freedom from anxiety. Feeling like you're not worthy of that freedom. You think that you need to be trapped in this energy here. That stubborn mule. So just watch out. Your block isn't about anxiety. It's about feeling worthy of being free and released. But we have you feeling free now. So you're learning that. But it's still your block. So maybe you can't be around certain types of people because they may be, your Achilles heel or bad influences in your life. So at the end here we have the World. Why? New passion, new growth, new creative project or creativity out of unhappiness or not getting your wish. So it's like turning water into wine, turning lemon into lemonade, making what wasn't good into something beautiful. So maybe there was war here, right? And you are unhappy with that, or you got taken down by this war, and that can be the war within you. But out of this, you're learning to come out of it and make something beautiful from the negativity that was in your life. Okay? Finding the patience, taking one step at a time, finding the higher love. And remembering that it's important to stand in your truth. But when you just are in your truth, it can be very harsh and hurt other people unnecessarily. Whereas if you say your truth with love, they still may walk away, which is fine, but it won't be so hurtful like it is here. Like this person's coming off as very cold. Like he's smiling because they're walking away. Like his ego is getting the best of him. It's a fruitless win. But finding a higher love. And completion in the world. It's like going out to the world and opening your heart, allowing the world to open their heart to you in return. Even if there was someone who lied to you, like giving them a second chance, forgiving them. Allowing them back into your energy if they're willing to make changes. And then we have the Nine of Cups upright for you, Aries. And then we have the Tower reversed and the Truth coming out. So here where we didn't have the truth, we had lies and splits. Now in the aftermath of sudden events or trauma, whatever happened, epiphanies, now because of that we can see the truth and it can be presented and we can perhaps celebrate and get our wish. But this can be deception, telling the truth about a deception, or this can also be the new moon, that we have to wait till the new moon on the 21st, or that with the truth also comes the need to be the early bird, getting up before dawn, breaking dawn, celebrating. Here's the Truth. It can be about a Cancer reverse too. maybe there's celebration because somebody eliminated their cancer as well. There's a big trip, like it's a celebration, a celebratory trip perhaps is in store here to see the world. Why do we have the Chariot here? Standing up to others, King of the Hill, the King of Pentacles back on top, perhaps with a child who's in need of help, maybe needs help with their college education, their money, their schoolwork. And there's 2 children here who need help. So this is also a parent who's standing up to their children, not letting them take advantage of them. Like them knowing how to do their work, so why aren't you doing it? Why are you waiting for me to help you? It's not my homework, it's yours. But they also could just be children now where some money has been lost. Maybe they don't have the same money they have for college now. So there's some of those energies as well. Maybe they're expecting to travel around the world when they graduate, and now that may not be able to happen. But they're still in a comfortable position, just not in a really wealthy position where you can afford to go around the world. So things may have to be held back. This is holding back time, money, and energy, or needing to save money. Or this is playing hardball with the kids, you know, getting tough with them. And there's the King of Wands. All right, so there could be 2 people or 2 perspectives of the same father. Sometimes he can be the man of passion. Sometimes he is to be the man of the family and take care of the financial responsibilities. Or these are 2 men coming together in a family to get tough with the kids, whether it's 2 men in a relationship or brothers, partners, excuse me, father and son. The King of Wands is keeping his energy pure, though he's keeping to himself. He may be just observing how the King of Pentacles takes care of his kids, because they are both Pentacles kids. So he could be a brother or a friend. He's keeping to himself to keep his energy pure. He doesn't want to deal with all that stuff. All right, so what is coming up for you next? And just to show you, the Chariot comes out again. So there's definitely something about travel and a lot of back and forth energetic exchange, but in a big way. And this has to do with work. So maybe a need to travel for work. So the King of Pentacles may not be able to give the kids everything they want. So we'll see how that comes up. The King of Cups comes up after the Chariot card. And then the 10 of Cups reversed. So he's very much the loving father, but there's an ending to a family or emotional cycle here. So kids might be unhappy because of that. Maybe he's happy, but the rest of the family's unhappy. Or there's an ending to the family or emotional cycle. And the need to be strong. Or this is a Leo. And then we have the Emperor reverse. So perhaps the father or the grandfather had to step down or may have passed recently. And so there needs to be adjustments to the family. Okay? Because if the Emperor's no longer there, he can't make the money that he used to make. So there may be some changes in the way the dynamics of the family or the income or the money that they have to work with. And the kids may not be happy about that. So then we have the Page of Pentacles with the Star reversed. So again, this is some depression, but this is Aquarius energy. And this one's looking at this can be like that Aquarius energy. He's looking at the bird kind of funny. Like, what's your problem? And this is the good student energy. Like, that's the one who has no problem with school. Maybe this is someone who does have issues with school. It can be an Aquarius energy who's a little depressed or losing hope. Or this child is just annoyed with the energy of this person. Or they strangely enough like this energy, but they don't know why, because they're very different from them. So let's clarify these a little bit. Why do we have the King of Cups there for Aries? So literally, Aries, you could be the Emperor, because you have both the Emperor and the Aries energy of the Fool. You could be the Emperor stepping down and retiring, and you're the Fool, free to leap and do whatever you want. And so we have the King of Cups, ending, a happy ending, or emotionally fulfilled family. But there's jealousy here. This can be insincerity or refusal to give or receive love. Somebody might be mad at the family because they're happy, but the child isn't getting their way. This could be a Taurus energy as well. This can be a commitment, a marriage, a religion, an establishment, the community. All right, so there's some kind of jealousy or insincerity here, just a refusal to be loved. So again, that's the family is reversed over here with the King of Cups upright. Maybe the King of Cups is no longer putting up with that unhappiness. So unless you're going to be happy, they may be ending the energy, because we have this both upright and reversed. Because the more current energy is the reversed one. And ending the relationship of jealousy. So then we have the Queen of Wands reversed coming up. Implementing a new plan. So there could be a Queen of Wands. She could be a Taurus right there. May have some jealousy issues. Maybe the King of Cups doesn't want to deal with that anymore. Or maybe what's with the Emperor reversed and the Leo energy. Dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve. And then getting to work to align with what you do want. And getting back to the juggling act. You know, the daily grind. Why is the Emperor reversed though? Why is the Emperor reversed? He is abusing his power. This is a big head. All right, so he is abusing his, he's out of control, abusing his power. He could be a Leo, or that's just why the ego is here. So this is an Emperor with a lot of ego. And dumping everyone around him right now, everyone, everything, all activities that no longer serve him. And getting back to work. And then there's a Queen of Cups here too. This, if it's not the devil, it can just be a Capricorn in an awakening with the Queen of Cups. This could be someone waving hello to somebody else. And that could be this odd couple here. Maybe the Emperor is no longer going to do what the family expects him to do. He's going to do what he wants to do. Maybe there's a strange bird that he likes that other people don't agree with, but he's no longer going to listen to what they say. Or maybe the Page of Pentacles is no longer listening to the abusive Emperor who's out of control, abusing their power. Let's clarify one more time with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is going to express his feelings. This is energetic exchange, the arrows of love coming together at work to co-create, but perhaps stuck in their thoughts and their emotions, trying to find peace. This is a need for peace at work. Everything's good, but someone's nervous here. They don't quite know how to communicate with this other energy with the peacock there. Right, so this is deliberating, choking on their words, right, not able to get the words out, needing to swallow their pride. Okay, very interesting. But again, we come back to where we have the Four of Cups reversed, coming out again. So again, starting over in love, exposing all, being happy, finding your sunshine. So there may be someone that you want to be with that the family doesn't agree with, and now you're freeing yourself from whatever controlling there is here and being innocent, or perhaps now addressing this message of love that's next to you. And you could be this King of Wands energy upright. So let's see what you have in the underlying energies. You had Libra reversed, you have Sagittarius upright, you also have Gemini, Virgo, or Aries in the middle upright. You have, what was that? Yeah, the moon as Cancer reversed, and Cancer reversed here too. So it's possible somebody's dealing with Cancer, but also could just be the new moon, the deception, the energy before, needing to get up really early before the sun. And then we have Aries again. We have the King of Wands, which can be any fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. And the Page of Cups usually is Pisces, but that can be any water sign. It can be a child or a message of love. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles over here too. So we have water of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, and then the earth signs of Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus over there. And then we have Pisces, we have Cancer, we have Aries, Leo, and Aquarius reversed. So a lot of people there. And look at this as the underlying energy then coming into the read. With this King of Cups, there's depression again with the Aquarius energy. So the Emperor's reversed again, and so is this. So this Emperor could be depressed, but he could be out of control or in ego death and depression, feeling imprisoned. And then here we have the King of Cups who's upright. And then the energy of the Aries here, the Fool, free to leap. There's a Virgo with the Hermit energy, and then Cancer with the Chariot. These are four very powerful energies here because he's unconditional love. So the Emperor's depressed. He could be getting old and needing to step down, and these may be taking over. But Aries, you may be freeing yourself from the whole situation. Okay. So again, Virgo, Cancer, and Aries. And the King of Cups can be anyone who's a father who's unconditionally loving. He could have Aries in his chart. Aquarius in his chart, or Aries. That can be you. Or you could have Aries and Cancer and Aquarius in your chart. Or that's just the Emperor reversed. So the underlying energy would be the Chariot. So there's some kind of big move you're going to make. Big move, travel, ascension. And now we're going to get into the clarification cards for Aries. All right, so from the energy deck, you have really happy energy. You're energized. You're feeling free to leap. You're feeling innocent. You might want to offer love to someone, or you know someone around you who is. You may be friends. This is the Page of Cups and then the Page of Pentacles. These may be siblings or best friends. And someone wants to offer love, so you may be one or the other. You're definitely dealing with some egos here. But ultimately, it's really good. You're closing a cycle with the World up right at the end there. And there's definitely happiness and celebration, or just self-love and getting your wish. Perhaps going to travel, move, travel, or ascend. And just deal with what you have to deal with, but not letting it affect you. It's really good for your energy. Let's see here. For Aries, what is the advice? Don't deceive yourself. All right, 25 is the Knight of Wands reversed. Let's see, it was coming up reversed in the other read today. I don't even know if it came up here. I don't see it. So just watch out for the Knight of Wands. It doesn't look like it's coming up as your energy because you have a really clean energy here. Someone around you might be trying to deceive you, that Knight of Wands energy, so it could be another fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So whether it's someone trying to deceive you or you deceiving yourself, just watch out for those energies. And then we have the Angel of Strength. This is very much a combination between the Strength card, or Leo energy, and the 50 of the 10 of Cups. So this could be a Leo in the family who's very strong, but maybe trying to deceive you. So be careful of that. But this also could be Sagittarius energy with the 25. These could be two separate energies because this one's very positive in itself. This is a very strong feminine energy. It's like the family matriarch, and then we have the journey. Someone's packed their bags and they're ready to go, and they're taking their time on this journey. And again, like I said, it looks like someone's ready to travel. I don't know if you're traveling around the world or you just want to drive around the country. Maybe it's something you'd planned to do for a long time, or now that you can't work, you're going to take the time to do it. There may be a broken heart to heal as well. And a need to build a strong foundation with the 35 of the Wounded Warrior and the first chakra of Archangel Michael. It's all about a strong foundation, the root chakra red. And to see the world from a broader perspective. 29 is being present to the moment, really enjoying the moment while you can. And the storm warning, which came in like a whirlwind today, that's for sure. It was crazy here. A storm came in. No, first the lights went out for no reason. It just was a little windy. Then this really huge storm came in for a minute, and it went really dark for a while. Trees were all over the neighborhood. And then all of a sudden, after a while, the sun just came out again. The underlying energy is blossoming abundance, number 3, which is all about abundance and the Empress in nature, Gaia. So just stay in your abundant energy and everything's going to be fine. It's saying watch out for deceit around you, or self-defeat or deceit. There's a lot of strength here, whether this is a feminine energy or your own. If you're a feminine Aries, this could be you, but there's very Leo energy here as well, and Sagittarius. So we have Leo, a lot of Leo, Sag, and Aries. So you may have those signs in your chart as well. Taking a trip, a journey, perhaps just healing a broken heart, or maybe you're going to mend a broken heart. Maybe you're going to go visit someone. Making sure you have a strong foundation, going out to see the world, perhaps a broader perspective, and just watch out for the storms, right? Because you have some deceit perhaps wanting to come in. All right, now from the Crystal Angels deck, and then we'll do a quick card from the Kipper deck as well. For Aries. So there could be, don't forget there was 2 older women who weren't either, they're both unhappy and they're friends or sisters, or they're unhappy with each other. They're definitely uncomfortable energies, but that might be because of a Sagittarius and or Libra starting over in love, and they're not happy with that decision. Because they're definitely older women. Or they could just be ill, older people, like a mother and their sister, or their nurse or their aide, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, so for Aries. What is the advice for Aries? These all wanted to come out. Gold is divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. And then this came up a lot for Leo too. So you might have Leo in your chart, the royalty of the gold and purple. So clear quartz also came up. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So don't push any feelings aside. Allow all of your feelings, and don't judge yourself for having any feelings. Even if you deem them as negative, there's a reason for them to need to come up and be seen. So this is, allow yourself to be a little royal, okay? Even if you're a royal pain in the butt. Gold and quartz. Divine intervention, and let yourself feel all your emotions. And amethyst wants to come up to revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel love for who you truly are. And then the underlying energy is turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. All right. Now for the Kipper deck. Okay, for Aries. Boys cards, I think so. Okay. For Aries, what is the message? Last card. What does Aries need to know? Adjudication. So something needs to be settled, or some kind of dispute. Something just wanted to come up, but then I lost it. Has to do with a mature man. So again, mother or father and child has been coming up a lot in this read. So it may have to do with the community as well, connections with the community. And then we have a child reversed. So there may be, you know, custody issues or child support issues that are coming up in court. And this could be someone who's single now and hanging out with the community, getting help from the community. Perhaps when they can't see their child, maybe they're becoming their own inner child again. Perhaps there's a move that's coming up, perhaps in your career or with the people who work with you or for you. And then the underlying energy is a message of concern from the main male reversed. So the thief is reversed, so no longer dealing with any kind of negative energy. Maybe you suspected someone of that. A penny for your thoughts, trying to steal somebody's thoughts, but now that's over because maybe you want to do something about it, but you're reversed, and a message of concern comes in. And that might have to do with court issues, which may be distracting to you now. Or just something legal. It doesn't have to be something serious. And it can just be a mediation too. This can just be a mediation about, again, children, custody, child support, anything like that. Okay, Aries. I hope that was helpful. Make sure you get your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. And as always, rise and be love, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.